That's a good angle right there. You notice when I do that, see my arms shaking? It's because I can't. Good God Almighty, you see that?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Turf Therapy. I have the one and only Pete from GCI Turf. I had to mock you. He's real. He's real, and the accent is real, guys. No, real cool, genuine guy. I'm in town, here over at Fort Bragg for a little bit to take care of some real work. Pete was nice enough to invite me over to his empire that he's building over here, guys. That's really what it is. All the blessings that God has blessed him with this year that has turned into his own empire. But it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Great guy. It's just interesting to be able to spend time with what I consider a pro. Because you do this is your livelihood. Yep. I do it for therapeutic reasons, you all know that. But to meet someone who not only does it as a lifestyle to support their family and their community, and see just how you've been able to grow this from, I imagine, nothing. One truck, a mower, and a weed eater and a blower, and have warehouses all over the place. And as you guys know, I do want to retire out here in North Carolina one day. So it was really interesting to come down here and just feel what the weather feels like this time of year, although you said that you guys are in some little weird funk yearly.
Yeah, usually we're pretty warm right now.
Right,
Mid-August. It's steamy and hot, but it's kind of a weird front or whatever coming through. And so we've been raining for a couple of weeks, which is good for the turf.
Great for the turf.
Grass loves it.
The grass does love it.
It's hard to get a lot done.
I'll show you a shot of that in a minute. Boy, it looks good.
Yeah, the old Bermuda's running like it's stolen something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking good. Well, guys, I think he's about to spray some stuff. Maybe, he's about to get his plants ready for this season. He's going to drop some crepe myrtles in there, and hopefully I can get a little bit of footage of that and show you this area out here and check it out, and then we'll be out. All right, stay tuned.
That's a three-way blend of three different Bermudas that I kind of went through and picked out the varieties I want, and basically it's geared toward a homeowner. These are all athletic field quality, nicer varieties of Bermuda grass.
Easy to maintain?
Easy to maintain, low maintenance. The purpose of it was for a homeowner.
Right.
And they can get that super nice athletic field quality turf.
Right.
So with this Bermuda, it will, about next year is when it really starts kicking in gear.
Okay.
It takes about a good year.
Okay.
It'll start changing color. It'll actually get darker green.
Okay.
As it matures through a whole season.
Okay.
And I mean, it's pretty green right now.
It's pretty green right now.
Bermuda.
Right.
Most times,
especially with all this overcast you've had all week.
Yeah.
Because I've been here all week.
Compare Bermuda to a fescue, it's nowhere near as dark green naturally. But over the course of 1 or 2 seasons, the varieties we have here will get
darker.
Not fescue dark green, but they'll get close.
Right.
They'll get close. I'll give you a heads up, that little thing I'm doing in my garden, that's going to be some elite Kentucky bluegrass.
Some elite stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some elite stuff.
All right.
So we're testing out.
Testing it out for next season? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you want to kind of talk us through what you're doing here or something?
My fence is going to go along this, where that line is at.
Okay.
It's going to be like a black, kind of pretty looking fence.
This cord right here?
Yeah, not the hose pipe, but the road. Right,
the road.
And it'll be like one of those aluminum style black fences.
Okay.
And then
that gives you a little privacy back here.
Yeah, kind of separate everything. This is my front yard.
Right.
We work back there.
Right.
And then this line here is where the bed's actually going to be.
Okay.
And I'm going to edge that out with a machine and put the little groove in it.
You're going to use the
ABI.
Okay.
The little bed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be quick. It'll take me about 3 minutes to do it.
Right. The special thing about Pete, guys, is he's one of the YouTubers on YouTube who is a huge open supporter of our armed service and civil servants as well. So I think that's really cool So I couldn't pass up the opportunity to come out here and spend some time with you.
And that brings me to what I forgot.
Okay.
It's right in the center.
Okay.
Right behind it, we've got a 30-foot American flag.
Woo!
Oh, glory.
Yes.
We're gonna fly it proud.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. You got to get a big flag.
Well, I think it's 8 foot long.
That's a good flag.
8 by 4 or
That's
8 by 5.
That's a good
Pretty
size.
good size.
That's
yeah.
a good size.
So here's your little tip when you're putting in your beds. You control this.
Okay.
Right? I get to tell this
It's your bed.
what to do.
Right.
It's my bed.
That's right.
So instead of me coming back here and making an awkward sharp mowing turn,
Right.
see how I brought it out just a little bit and kind of made it a real gradual turn?
So you can still enjoy the mow.
My mowing's gonna be easy.
Nice and clean.
It's just a nice, smooth, fluid turn.
So that foresight is going to pay off dividends when it's all done.
Visualizing when I'm doing this. When I look down through here, I can see all my crepe myrtles. I can see all my laripe. I can see all of whatever I'm putting down here. So, and I'm pretending I'm mowing it.
Lily turf. That's lily turf, right? The laripe. Isn't that another name for it?
Monkey grass.
Monkey grass.
That's what they call it.
Yeah.
And so that's what I do. So if you're putting in a new bed,
Yeah.
or if you're doing that stuff on your own,
Right.
make it easy on yourself.
Put that thought into it.
When I design my yard, everything is around easy.
Right.
Make my mowing easy.
Right.
Because I mow a lot because my grass grows. It's really
Right.
good. So
Really good. Real green.
Why not make it easy? You know what I mean?
Pro tip, guys.
Bermuda's a great turf.
Great
okay?
turf.
When it's in the right spot, it has a problem.
Okay.
When the first frost comes, it goes to sleep, goes to bed, goes dormant,
Right.
and it will turn paper stick brown.
Right.
And it'll be kind of,
Yeah, it looks funky.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's brown.
Brown. Very brown.
So
looks dead.
there's a fix for that in pro world, golf course world, athletic field world, a lot of residential DIY home world. Overseed it with ryegrass during the winter.
Right.
A perennial rye.
Right.
And that way you keep that super nice dark green
Right.
all year.
Perennial or?
I use perennial.
Okay.
And is typically a different color rye.
Okay.
Your darker varieties are going to be in perennial
Got it.
place. And, so we use a perennial. Now, it's much more maintenance involved because you need to feed the perennial over winter.
Mm-hmm.
You mow it
Right.
over winter, where vice versa, the brown dormant Bermuda, you pretty much do nothing.
Right.
But put your pre-mow down at the right time and wake it up the following summer.
Right.
And you want to kill out the ryegrass in the springtime when it's looking its best.
Now, typically, how hard is it to do that?
It depends on how good your grass is. It can be tough. It
Right.
can be tricky. And I'm doing my series on my channel about doing that. I'm gonna be really adamant that, hey, this ain't a perfect scenario thing. We've aerated, we've overseeded athletic rye, and the ryegrass actually competes with the Bermuda to a certain extent.
Right.
And it will can leave dead spots of Bermuda once you put out the rye.
Okay.
And that's a consequence of all your joy through the winter of having a green yard.
Right.
Okay. But
Gotta think about it, guys.
yeah, at the same time, everything can turn out perfect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Each year may be a little different. Results may vary.
That's something you really have.
But if you really want to mow for as much as possible and
Yeah.
have good looking green,
green yard.
right. That's
Not brown yard.
is the juice worth the squeeze type thing.
Exactly. It's juice worth the squeeze.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we'll do that all on the channel and show how I do that.
Check him out.
Show the kill off and the whole 9 yards.
I'm gonna throw a link to his channel in the eye in the top right corner, along with in the description below. If for some reason you're on my channel and don't know about him, yeah, this is what he did.
I'm still trying to figure out all that.
Yeah, it's always I think it's here. Is it here?
That's right.
I don't know.
That's right.
Right.
And I'm gonna let you guys in on something.
Another pro tip.
We're gonna come. Well, no, this is just a secret
that
I ain't told nobody yet.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna tell you.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Right down the middle.
Here.
We're gonna split it right down the middle.
Okay.
Right side is gonna be the perennial rye.
Okay.
And we're gonna revisit the Bermuda.
The Bermuda.
Which is a mix of Bermuda grass and
Kentucky bluegrass.
So this entire side over here is gonna be that.
Okay.
Throughout the winter. So I tried it over here in the corner, and I think I planted the bluegrass. It was just a terrible time to plant bluegrass seed.
Okay.
It didn't happen.
But the Bermuda did fine.
The Bermuda did fine.
Right.
It looks great.
Right.
But the bluegrass, it just didn't happen. So
right.
That in the fall, and I'm watching show that whole process, and we're gonna skin this thing down to the dirt.
Yeah.
Plant the new seed.
I've seen and heard a lot of people talking about going with the bluegrass, the Kentucky bluegrass with the Bermuda over the ryegrass.
Yeah,
and what are the benefits?
It's more of a permanent form.
Oh.
Meaning you get the benefit of the bluegrass throughout all of the cool season weather.
Right.
And then you get the benefit of the Bermuda during the summer.
And you don't really have to fight it as much.
Yeah, you don't really fight it as much, but
they blend better?
It's kind of a best of the both worlds type scenario.
Okay.
It's what it really is. You have to watch your herbicides.
Right.
Because a lot of warm season herbicides are negative toward cool season turf.
So it kind of limits you.
It limits you.
Yeah.
And then your fertilizer program's got to be a little bit different.
Right.
And all that.
Right.
So it's a very niche type grass if you want to grow it.
Right. And you can teach them how to do it.
I'm going to show them all. Show the whole
Check into it if you're into it, guys. I know I got a few warm season people watching me for gardening. It's going to be your man for lawn care all day. All day. This season, guys, you'll be seeing me. Pete, he has this really cool blend. It's called Cool Blue, Fescue, and Kentucky Bluegrass. I'll be using that this season. Stay tuned. Yeah. Fall renos are coming up, and it's going to look good. Might even still do a little fescue when I get down here. So we'll see. We'll see.
I hope you buy a house in my neighborhood. If you come down here, you get a home in my neighborhood, brother, we'll roll with it.
Hey, we were going back and forth non-stop. It'd be nice to have some competition.
Hey, like Alan always says, you better not buy the house beside me.
Yeah, that'd be a problem. We need to.
I'm gonna be like, y'all looking better.
Right.
Something good now. That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
We'll make sure you're 2 or 3 houses down.
Yeah, 2 or 3 houses down so we can just like make the whole block feel shameful.
That's right.
Yeah, I like it. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, so that pretty much wraps this up. I want to thank Pete for inviting me out here. Let me come and check out his wonderful operation and this beautiful seeded Bermuda, 60 days. Wow, that's insane. And we'll be back, right?
Yeah.
Be back. All right. Well, that wraps it up for this episode, guys. Thanks for tuning in for yet another one.
Check you later.